Hey people, how you doing today? Okay, so I thought I'd have a sit down and talk with y'all about things that you probably didn't know about me, or things that I'm probably going to rather expose about. First of all, let me just say, hi, my name is Mikey. Now, second thing, the one thing that probably some of you, or maybe a lot of you, don't know about me is that I am a professional musician, and I've been a professional musician for over 30 something years. So I am a drummer as well as a songwriter and a producer. Okay, so let me break down each and every one of these careers. So as far as me being a drummer, I started when I was about 13. I went to school to learn music and all that good stuff. When I graduated, I already was playing professional gigs, and this was back in New York City, to be exact, all right? And so from that point of just playing, different venues and playing with different artists, and as well as, I did my first major recording. I've done a couple of tours. And speaking of, I've been in a rock band. The name of the rock band was called Royal Pain. We were on MTV, VH1, all that good stuff. Even Much Music. If you dig far enough, you could probably find it. Okay. And so from that point, when that whole, stint was over, I kept, playing with different people. I did the famous Sunday nights at Wilson, Chad and Wilson's, to be more specific, okay? And this was around the time when you had like the Who's of the Who's and the Unknowns would come in, and they would sign up just to sing songs. And I was part of a backup band who, at that time, all of us were just, shall we say, up and coming unknowns. And so, quite a few of those musicians today are basically legends, but anyways, so from that, after a couple of years of, being in New York, I moved to Orlando, where I ended up doing a lot more, shall we say, reggae and the soca scene. Hence, both my parents are from Trinidad and Tobago. Anyways, so as far as, reggae and soca, that's something that has always been around me. It's been in my blood and all that good stuff. So I played with a lot of reggae and soca bands when I lived in Orlando, and as well as I played out in Disney for a total of 10 years, in and out, in as well as I played in Universal Studios for the same amount of length of time. And so because of me working in Universal Studios, that led to me working with the likes of Rita Marley and I3s, Wayne Wonder, Spragga Benz, Red Rat, and I was even part of a soca band called Deja, which they scored a top 10 hit down in Trinidad and Tobago. That was around, I believe it was 1999. So if you want to look that up, definitely check it out. And after a couple of years of doing that led to me working with Grammy award-winning reggae artist Burning Spear. And I was with Burning Spear for 5 years, okay? And so after doing Burning Spear, and then when I came to London, again, my musical career, just kept continuing from that point. Again, just working with whomever, was gonna call me to play and things like that. And one of the highlights I had was I ended up playing on X Factor, okay? Even though the person didn't win, but nonetheless, it was a great experience playing on X Factor. And so from that point, again, I ended up just playing in a lot of different, gigs, situations. I played on some recordings. I even did a TV commercial that had the likes of Ed Sheeran, Idris Elba, and a host of, British and as well as American faces that was on this commercial. So from that point, when I got to Bangkok, and I ended up, playing out in Pattaya as well, and that lasted for quite some time, might I say, and it was great while it lasted. So you're probably wondering, why did I share all of this on this channel? One, here's what I will tell you. If you become a YouTuber, one of the things you will learn is the best thing to do as a YouTuber is to make sure that you niche down on what it is that you're doing. Because, for example, had I put my musical career on this channel, okay, it wouldn't be favorable for my channel, because as far as YouTube and the algorithm is concerned, they wouldn't know how to place me, because they're like, well, is this guy a musician? Is this guy a traveler? Like, what are we talking? And so it'd be very difficult for them to actually figure out how to place me so that they can put me in front of the right audience to grow my channel. And that's very important. If ever you want to become a YouTuber, is to make sure that you niche down, okay? So maybe I might do a separate video talking about that. So speaking of, originally, as far as me being on YouTube, I originally had a channel which is called Big Time Drum, which it's still up and running. I don't upload a lot of videos per se like I used to, but if you are interested in my drumming career and my music career, okay, please head over to the link which will be in the description for you to click on and check that out. All right, and subscribe, give it a like, watch the videos, leave your comments, and it will be greatly appreciated. So one of the things about when I first started this channel that, you know, I said in like one of my first videos was that I did mention the fact that I'm a musician. Now, some of you who may not know the extent of me, you know, might have missed that. So in case you missed that, I will put the link to that very first video that explained all of that, okay, so that you could check it out. All right. So the purpose of why I do this channel was to show more of a personal side of myself and how things, you know, unfold, you know, whether it be, you know, me experiencing certain things, whether I'm traveling or you know, I'm in a relationship, I'm dating, whatever it be, but it's more on a personal side. So, you know, you can kind of consider this channel more of a lifestyle channel. You know, it could even be borderline travel, that's fine, but, you know, I consider it more lifestyle because I tend to show more of my life and how I see the world according to what's happening and things like that. And that's the purpose of this channel, The Mikey Story. So as far as my career as a writer, producer, okay, I have an artist name that goes by the name of Unkamike, which is available on all platforms from Spotify, Apple, you name it, okay? And so this is how it's spelled right here, okay? You can look it up. Now, speaking of, if you go to the description, okay, just click on the link for my YouTube channel, okay, so that you can hear all my music, okay, as an artist, all right? So mainly the music you're gonna hear is just generally instrumental music, such as dance, such as relaxing music, such as lo-fi music, and that sort of stuff is what you're gonna hear, okay? And also, here's another thing, in case some of you do not know. So the music that you hear playing in the background for the most part with all of my videos, that's music that I actually write and I actually produce, including the music that you're hearing as we speak on this video. So, speaking of, if you are a YouTuber and you would like to put some of this music or have some music in the background for your YouTube channel and you don't have to worry about the copyright and all that good stuff, okay, the link will be in the description for you to go and check out the music, okay? And if you'd like to add it, feel free to add it. And the only thing I ask is that you put the credit to the YouTube channel, okay, as far as my artist channel, okay, in the description. And if you have any other questions, please feel free to email me and we will take it from there. Also, I do custom music, by the way. So if you would like to get some custom instrumentals, please shoot me an email. So I hope I answered those questions that some of you were trying to figure out or some of you were trying to ask and things like that. So now I finally answered those questions. So here's what I will ask of you. Please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time a new video is uploaded, and as well as give this a like for the algorithm so that it will share it out to many people, and as well as share this video with your family and your friends. And please leave me a comment. Just leave me a comment Let me know what you think of this video, or if you have any thoughts or anything that you would like to talk about and you would like for me to respond about. Leave it in the comments and just let me know, and let's get a discussion going. And so, in the meantime, booyah!